Yeah, we can just go.
Everything is changing to digital. Everything is online. People aren't just waiting. Good morning. I'm Quinlan Curry, and you're listening to BCIT News. Here are your sports updates to 11 a.m. When the Winnipeg Jets snapped a three-game skid with a 5-3 win over the Vancouver Canucks. Josh Morrissey had a goal and 2 assists, and Connor Hellebuyck stopped 30 shots for the win. Thatcher Demko left the game after the first period with an injury, and the Canucks' penalty kill remains a problem, now ranked 31st in the league. Vancouver heads out on a 3-game road trip starting Friday in Carolina. Ahead of this weekend's Grey Cup in Winnipeg, a new poll shows interest in the CFL continues to slip. The Angus Reid Institute found just 16% of Canadians follow the league closely, down from 21% in 2018. The survey also found most diehard fans reject upcoming rule changes, including a longer play clock and a smaller field set for 2027. BC Lions quarterback Nathan Rourke called the new rules garbage, while veteran Bo Levi Mitchell defended them as a way to modernize the game. Moving on. As the temperature drops and the days get shorter, many of us find it harder to stay active. But for some, the change in seasons is also a chance to shake up their fitness routine. Avia Boulay joins us now in studio with how people are keeping motivated through the colder months. Avia, thank you for joining us. So, we're in that time of year where the weather changes and routines start to adapt. How are people still staying active while the season changes?
Yeah, hi Quinlan. So with the colder weather and the days getting longer, people are struggling to find motivation to work out the same way that they would in the summer. So what's really helping them out is group fitness and indoor fitness locations. Time change has also affected these registration schedules. So the mornings are more packed according to these fitness studio owners. The mornings will see more people than the evenings because the light is out in the morning and it gets super dark at the nighttime. So people don't want to leave their house at that time.
So when the days end earlier and the temperature drops, how do you find people are finding motivation?
Yeah, motivation definitely takes a toll, especially with the colder weather and the nights are here at like 4:30. Many fitness instructors say that group fitness is the way to do it. So group fitness will give you that positive outlook. It'll show you a group of community and a group of people that can lift you up. And it also kind of gives you a reason to go if you're seeing your friends and you're also getting that workout in.
Absolutely. Avia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
In baseball, results for American League Manager of the Year have come out. Greg Strong from the Canadian Press reports.
John Schneider had 10 of 30 first-place votes and 91 points in voting by the Baseball Writers Association of America. Stephen Vogt picked up 17 first-place votes and had 113 points overall. Schneider guided the Blue Jays to a 94-win season and American League East title after finishing last in the division a year earlier. Toronto went on to reach the World Series before falling to the LA Dodgers in 7 games. Award ballots were cast before the start of the postseason. Greg Strong, the Canadian Press, Toronto.
In the NFL MVP race is tightening as Matthew Stafford emerges as the frontrunner after 3 straight games with 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. Jonathan Taylor and rookie quarterback Drake May aren't far behind, with May guiding the Patriots to an 8-2 start. Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson round out the top 5 as the season hits its midpoint. To the hardwood. The NBA has announced a new format for this season's All-Star Game. Gethin Coolbaugh from the Associated Press reports.
The NBA has announced a new format for this season's All-Star Game featuring a U.S. versus the world theme. Teams will consist of American and international players with a mix of voting and selection processes. The game will be a round-robin tournament held on Saturday, February 15th in Inglewood, California. The NBA hopes this format will reignite interest in the mid-season event and aims for a more competitive and engaging All-Star experience. The game will coincide with the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, tapping into global national pride. I'm Gethin Coolbaugh.
Elsewhere in the NBA, the Dallas Mavericks have fired general manager Nico Harrison, an admission that the blockbuster trade of Luka Doncic backfired. The move follows a 116-114 loss to Milwaukee and fan chants calling for Harrison's dismissal. He was in his 4th season and helped engineer several playoff runs, but the controversial Anthony Davis trade led to a slow start and a loss of fan confidence. Onto the pitch. Despite finishing last in the Canadian Premier League, Vancouver FC has earned a spot in the 2025 CONCACAF Champions Cup. The team qualified through its Cinderella run to the Canadian Championship final, where it fell 4-2 to the Whitecaps. Interim coach Martin Nash says the tournament is a good measuring stick for a young squad that finished the year unbeaten in its last 6. The draw for the 2017 tournament takes place December 9th. And those were your sports updates to 11 a.m. I'm Quinlan Curry, and you're listening to BCIT News.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.